Okay, so I was just doing a video earlier today, and I want to explain, even if I don't use these videos, but it's actually handy for recognizing things like, okay, I do have complex PTSD, and I know what causes it. And then when people speak for me, they're going to get wrong diagnosis. So I can speak for myself and explain exactly what causes PTSD with me. That's gotten worse since 2015. And why did it get worse? Or more so since December 2016, why did it get worse? And then I can also explain when some things I've had people say, oh, you're scared. I'm not scared of anything. There was wrong information. So, or if people actually say anxiety, I'm like, no, there is asthma. So, I had to stop that because there was a group of people walking past. So, the thing is, mistaking physical health with something else, and this is where you've got to listen to me. So there's lactic levels in my blood from an immune deficiency. That causes, so if you look at what lactic causes, the high levels of lactate levels in your blood, look at what that will make you look like. There you go. By the way, Baxter's still chilling out, watching the ocean. So the other thing, I was talking about things that are triggers and things that are when you use visualization to prevent PTSD and so forth. And you got to remember that all this has been triggered off because of wrong information. I don't allow people to speak for me. And I've made this very clear to all groups and organizations. If you have information that you didn't get from myself, then remove it because it's not true. The only way you're going to get accurate information comes from the person themselves. And you've got to go through reliable sources. You don't use social media as a reliable source. A great example of this is, my mother will manipulate a situation to get what she wants. So if I give you a statement and you want to know if that's true, it's like, well, I'll back that up with supporting documents. You don't need to get information from someone else because everybody else's projection or opinion, theory or assumption is based on themselves and what they want. That's it. I mean, if I want to give you accurate information, here's the other thing. Oh, God, this migraine's killing me. Oh, there we go. There's another thing. I get chronic migraines, like I do right now behind my eyes. And night terror. Well, it's dream terrors. Reliving being trapped in a coma. That's what it actually is. So I relived that. Even though I was in a Glasgow coma scale 13, what happened was my body laid down foundations, and when I sleep, I relive that all the time. And from that, I've got, from the mugging, you can see the scar there to my eye, I've got chronic migraines, which is not nice. Actually, I might leave it there so not everyone hears what I'm going to say, but okay, I had to pause it again. So it's just listening to the person themselves. And remember, you've got to, I always talk about transparency. It's like, if you don't understand something, ask another question. It's not being rude. It's like, look, can you explain further? I didn't quite catch that. I didn't really understand. I just want to clarify something so I don't make the wrong interpretation. And that's where a lot of people don't do that. I like a great example is I can't deal with my mother at all because I actually cannot deal with my mother at all because for 10 years for 45 years, almost 46 years, forever having to correct what she tells people that's wrong. So forever having to correct things. A great example is I got harassed by groups and organisations started after 2015, to be honest. And my mother was told the exact truth to do with that. And she just let it go on. So the harassment, the game playing since even, let's go with 2016. So the game playing has caused the PTSD. Because if you ask me, did you have any complex PTSD before 2015? My answer will be, well, not really. I wouldn't say not to the extreme. So it's an organisation that should be getting sued for the gameplay, basically. Look, it's hard for me to explain in public on a video, but I can explain this. So my health's been reckless endangered for almost 10 years, and those organisations need to be actually held accountable for it. They've just literally played games to get themselves out of, well, they're liable for damages. To cover up their liability for damages that they've caused me, they want to play manipulative games, which is exactly what my mother and her two sisters always do.